kind of trace around the outside of some of these lines. I don't know about doing all of them, but a little bit of an edge highlight. It's a little bit finicky. Okay. Yeah, I think that one's looking pretty good. I'd like to mix these two together a little bit, create a nice bright color. We'll go slightly narrower and slightly brighter. There we go. Same for the section over here. It's kind of a large area over here, but just in the areas that would catch light. Okay, not bad. We may have to go around the edges over here too with some of that pure, bright color. So we'll go around the sides. It's a pretty subtle effect, but hopefully the creases when we're done, we kind of have to trust the process here. Hopefully they will stand out a bit more. Let's go to Jochen. Really impressed by the work. Usually not that much into painting myself, but the results are usually quite impressive. I did ask a colleague of mine to paint all the figures of Lord of the Rings. Oh shit, okay. Your colleague actually said okay to that? Dude, painting a load of miniatures is a fuck ton of work. It's so many hours. Some of the Lord of the Rings minis are super cool now. They're just small, like from what I've seen, they're tiny, tiny, tiny. Significantly smaller scale than the Games Workshop stuff that they've seemed to put out for like 40k and Age of Sigmar and stuff. They're much more scaled down. He agreed to paint the heroes? Damn, dude. You know how many hours of work it is to paint the whole army like that? It's a lot. Can't believe he agreed to paint all of the heroes. He's just doing that? Damn. Oh yeah, of course I'll spend the next 200 hours of painting. Sure. Maybe he's doing it quickly, I don't know. Don't know how many minis it is, but... Does sound like quite the project. What's up, Bine? Good morning. Okay. I would like to do maybe like a bit of a glaze of a slightly darker color over here. Doesn't have to be too thin. Just relayer some of these areas here. And we'll get the darkest color out there too. Even though this was not the original base color for it, I think for all of the downwards facing areas, you can kind of mix a little bit of that in and then wet blend it. Should end up with a pretty nice result, with hopefully the darkest areas slightly more noticeable. Okay, let's let that one dry. We'll move on to this one. What's up, Babine? Well, it depends on the standard of the miniatures you want to do, right? I tend to spend a lot of time on miniatures, but I know some folks just quickly paint them up for board games, and then, you know, they just look a little bit nicer when you're playing the games. You can paint stuff really quickly if you're, for example, like if you use an airbrush and you like quickly slap some colors on there, maybe some contrast paints, some dry brushing, you can get them done to a pretty good standard pretty quick. You're crocheting while I'm painting? Nice. Crocheting has like made a big comeback, hasn't it? Seems very popular again these days. Guys, we started watching an anime movie yesterday. Is this dangerous behavior for a 32 and a 30-year-old? For us to start watching anime out of nowhere? We watched an episode of Demon Slayer and we figured we wanted to go and watch something else. And we came across this movie called Suzume. And it had really good reviews and we started watching it and we're like a quarter of the way into the movie now and it's actually pretty damn good. Are we becoming cringe lords? I'm a little scared that we're becoming cringe lords. We're becoming aspiring weebs at this rate. Very risky behavior. Okay, got a little bit of a fade over there. Weeps detected. Right, right. You're making a sweater? A full sweater? Damn. Sounds like a lot of work. Maybe not as much as painting a giant miniature rat though, I don't know. What's up, Rocco girl? How are you doing today? Trying to go slightly brighter. Trying to highlight each of the creases. And then obviously we naturally also kind of need to get it a bit wider over here near the base, because this is like a giant fold over here. It's just one of these little dingle dangles kind of in the way. Okay. Okay, let's use some of the pure bright color. Mostly pure. I'll kind of start up here, so we can hopefully get a similar finish. So obviously, painting each of the panels separately would not be entirely accurate. I kind of want this to be reasonably similar. I'm trying to skip over the dirtiest parts. You think this is too extreme? Probably not, right? I think it's okay. Nah, I think it's okay. We'll do the same thing over here. This one has to be a lot more narrow, because this one is draping straight down. I feel like we kind of have to trust the process. It's easy to go back, change some of the things. Yeah. Okay. Adding little bits of paint as well to the curly bits over here at the bottom. It's a little hard to see maybe on stream, but these are all places that should catch the light more. You've got the flu? Oh no! Hope you feel better soon, dude. That sucks. I feel like I haven't really been properly sick in a long time. I hope I can keep it that way. Last one that comes to mind was like 2020 or so. It's been a while. I mean, other than my ear bullshit, but don't know if that really counts. What's up, Mr. Thort? How are you doing today, dude? Good Monday. I have to let that dry. I'll take some of the bright highlight here. We'll try to go around the thing. You have a good one, Jochen. Take care. It's election week? Is it? I'll be honest with you, I know very little, aka nothing, about Icelandic politics. It took you a week to recover from your corona vaccination? Damn. You're still getting those? Yeah, I would get them if I was one of the risk groups, but... my body seems to be functioning all right. You heard in Romania the good guy is in the lead? Mugetsu Gabriel? He's a politician? Huge. In Romania, vampires have been in the lead for many hundreds of years, chat. Dracula is my favorite politician. I did use a wash on this part of the miniature, yes. But I am mostly covering all of it up again, just mostly using it as a guidance. I got it in some of the sections where, like all of these creases, they have, I'm trying to emphasize those right now, they have a wash in them. Would I suggest using contrast colors? I think contrast paint is fantastic. I have a whole section of it, but it depends on what you want to use it for. They're a little finicky, especially on wide open panels. Now, it can be done. There's a guy on YouTube called the War Hipster who makes fantastic videos, specifically painting with contrast paints pretty much exclusively, at least for all the base coating and stuff. But I have found that painting in wide open flat panels like this, I just don't enjoy doing that very much with contrast paints. It can create a pretty easy splotchy effect, if that makes any sense. So I've been experimenting a little bit, and I feel like I enjoy this style, like at least right now, I enjoy it a little bit more. But I use it in some areas whenever I feel like it is the way to go. So for some sections, it's really nice. I haven't been using them as much as of late, but I have been using them a little bit. Well, actually, it's turning into less of a War Hipster endorsement video. Yeah, no, it's a little less, actually. I used to paint a lot more with contrast paints, but... He's just very good with them, you know? I have a whole collection of contrast paints staring at me right now. They're like, pick me, pick me. I'm like, no. But I've been trying out a bunch of different ways of painting, you know? Contrast paints are really nice, though. I will, for example, definitely use a contrast paint for the staff over here. I've base coated it in brown, and I think I'm going to be using a very dark brown color. I almost want it to be like black, to like contrast a little bit more with the bronze weapon. So I've got this coppery, bronzy colored top section. And yeah, I think I want the wood to be quite dark. So I'll probably do some wildwood all over it, which will definitely darken it down a lot. But I think this is also like a much better piece of... So like flat areas, contrast paint is really nice when it can settle in like, you know, recessed bits. But when there are no recessed bits, it can behave a little funky. Okay. You guys think this is too extreme an effect that I'm doing here? I wonder if I'm doing it a little bit too bright. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too bright in some of these areas. I may tone it down a tad. Make it all a little bit more narrow here. Yo, Fernando!
Means that I got a whole month to think about what to say next month.
Thank you very much, dude, for the 68. That's a pretty damn long time. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. See you next month. Hope you decide to stay around for a little bit, though. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Thank you, Fernando. Is that Mugetsu Gabriel, our Romanian politician? People in the chat told me you were running for Prime Minister. President? Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to disrespect you. When you're president, will you still have time to edit videos? You blame YouTube? Smart. All good, all good. Thank you. One day you post video or a picture of you chopping wood, and the next day you run for president. Well, he was just, you know, he was just chopping wood to make himself appear more relatable to the regular folk, you know. You gotta make sure that you're at still, you know, you can appeal to the normies. Gabe is so relatable now. Like the Instagram guy. The TikTok dude? Yeah. He's just chopping wood all day, dude. Chop wood every day. That's him. Next panel. Next crease. A little bit of edging. Always a good idea. Gonna make sure that everything is nice and highlighted. Got a picture how this is gonna work. It's a little bit tricky. Covered up my little mistake, my splotchiness from last time at least. A little crease over here. Is this how you get votes? In Romania, as a president, you pick potatoes? It's like Trump working at McDonald's for a day? Just so they can post about it on social media and stuff? How relatable. I don't see Dutch politicians do that very much, man. Oh, they did that in Belarus? Ah, okay. Although I would love to see some of the Dutch politicians do that sort of stuff just for the votes. That'd be really funny. Geert Wilders at a viskraam. Mark Rutte in the Febo. Dude, it'd be so nice. Gotta add a little bit more of a highlight here, near the bottom. These colors dry up a little bit more muted than they are right now. So it should look a little bit better. And otherwise we can change it. Mark Rutte rides a bicycle, cleans his own coffee spill. There you go. I guess that's true. Yeah, no, that's true, Rambo. He did do that. He, like, very specifically mopped the floor at some point. Even though there's about 0% chance that he does his own laundry and stuff, right? Yeah. Nor should he be doing that. Hey, Clump, thank you for the 79 months. Welcome back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, there's also only so many people that can actually vote in Iceland, dude. I feel like Iceland has got to be pretty wild as far as that sort of stuff goes. Because it's basically a giant city for most, like, compared to most first world countries, compared to most wealthy countries, Iceland has so few inhabitants. Amsterdam is about 3 times the population of Iceland? Yeah, something like that. But Amsterdam doesn't even have that many people. It really is kind of like a large city. Except it's a lot of surface area for one city. Iceland is basically Mordor, yeah. Do you think they have Mordor elections? I don't think Mordor did a whole lot of electing, dude. I don't think, well, people would still vote for Sauron, right? I mean, looking at world politics, I think it's pretty clear that Sauron would go. People would still vote for the Dark Lord. There's maybe that is what Voldemort did wrong, dude. Yeah, Voldemort at the very least promises jobs and he gets a lot of stuff done. Look at this little kitty cat. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see him. Oh. Little kitty cat is having a nap. And with little kitty cat, I mean a giant tiger. I, for one, welcome Sauron. Right. Maybe that's what Voldemort could have done, man. Gently sway politicians instead. Okay. Not bad. Next panel. This one seems relatively tame. Just some folds over here at the top. This one. That seems to be the dark green, although it doesn't matter that much. I would like to fill in some of the wide open areas here, relayer some of them. I'll have to go slightly brighter. Trying to avoid the recesses. Just tidy up some of the splotchiness. Okay, I'll go with the slightly brighter color. Wet blend a little bit, especially over here. I need these folds to be the brightest. Same over here. These sections seem to be slightly raised, so we'll have to add a little bit more of a bright spot to all of that. I think that's pretty good. And I'll do some very bright highlights in some of these areas. There we go. Have I ever had Toby or Milo knock down a miniature? Not that I've noticed, no. They've sniffed them. They've smelt them a bunch, but... a little bit of a sniff. But for the most part, they leave it alone. I think that's all looking pretty good. We're zooming, dude. Okay. This one is a bit of a tricky panel. This one with the raised reverse elbow thing, whatever it's called. It's not really an elbow. Mostly because I have to be a little bit... I don't know, I have to think about where the light comes from on this thing more than on the others. So I would imagine it kind of drapes down over here. Same on this side. Kind of runs down like so. And then the bottom section has to be mostly just the color that it is right now. Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good start. I'll take the slightly darker colors and relayer some of the splotchiness at the bottom section, just to cover up some of that smudginess. So I'll try to add a little bit of a brush stroke in there, so hopefully things won't look too messy. Hopefully we'll fade into one little site. Okay, now we'll just have to go a little bit brighter. I want to go probably like a 50-50 mix of those two greens. And we'll do that in a slightly more narrowed area, especially on these like very bright creases. Still picturing where the light would be coming from, but so this whole area is probably going to be bright because there's a giant fold. It runs down a little bit that way, and then a little bit this way too. Okay. A little bit of brightness on each of these. I want some of that similar color over here too, because otherwise it will look a little bit cursed. So we can just look like it runs in one direction. And hopefully it'll point out a little bit more where that reverse elbow knee joint, whatever the scientific name of that thing is. Imagine having an extra joint in your legs, dude. Like, imagine as a streamer having legs. Crazy. It's hot. Good. One sec, guys. I'm back. I know, I was gone for a long time, chat. About 30 seconds, I think. Did you guys all behave? Did anybody get timed out? Were there any bans on the channel? No drama, sadly. Oh man, not enough folks, not enough folks. Yeah, maybe we need to fabricate a little bit of drama. Like a real content creator, you know? Have I heard what Winter said about me? Oh my lord, what did he say? And then we take his words out of context. Literally who? Who does he think he is? Wow, I'm literally so offended right now. Literally. Never have I been more offended in my stream. Yeah, get the popcorn out. Let me tell you guys. I would even say that winter is not that great of a season. It's not even winter yet, bro. That's it, Lowko. Give me a sword. Oh no. But Bean, are you not already a VIP on the channel? I could have sworn that you were already a VIP. And whenever I think that, raise a knight, or rise rather.
Today my new colors will arrive and I can start painting again. Wish you all the best.
Hey, thank you, Dwarf Jern. Thank you for the 58 months. What colors did you get? What brand of paint did you go with in the end? Because I know you mentioned it, but I don't know what you ultimately settled on. You went for the war paints? Very nice. That's what I'm using right now. But Bean has got a double diamond. Double diamond, yeah. Huge. I am but a diamond, cruising through this league. Proud to be a diamond. Does anybody remember that? No? Okay, just me? Alright, fine. Placed into bronze, it was so wrong. No? Sup, Jeffrey? You have a big Cthulhu figure to airbrush, and I will start on Wednesday. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome to the Champions Club. Wait, the Champions Club? Isn't that... You mean the Slick Daddy Club? Or do we not use those words anymore? I don't know, man. Dr. Disrespect once upon a time referred to his audience, his subscribers, as the Slick Daddy Club. Now, after the first of incidents, there were many incidents over the years, but after the very first of incidents with the Grand Return, that club got renamed to Champions Club instead. For some reason, the name Slick Daddy was not used anymore. I know. I wonder why. You're building your Knight Tyrant right now? Ooh. Nice, nice, nice.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you as a matter of fact. Don't let nothing hold you back. If the Scatman can do it, so can you.
Wow. I have never been so inspired. Thank you very much, Kazi-jun. I'm the Scatman. Skibba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doop. That's Scatman, or is there a different type of Scatman? I don't know. I don't know much about scat people. Scatterinos. More green. More bright. It looks good now. Can you please stop? No. We keep going. We keep going until Twitch chat shouts ruined, you know? Kind of like a Bob Ross video. That's the vibe we're going for. Okay. Want to add a little bit of brightness in each of these spots. Not to sniff the glue or the paint. What? Why would I be doing that? Okay. We keep going. Okay. Need a little bit more of the bright color. I also need to moisten my palette a little bit. called a wet pallet, chat, not a moist pallet. Yeah, that's not obnoxious at all, guys. Perfect. Not annoying, not obnoxious. Oh. We play good cop, bad cop, me and Gabe. Don't worry, Lowko. Yeah, you're the bad cop today, Migetsu. I'm sorry, man. I know we never... It will help us snipe the bad guys. Good guy Gabe plays bad cop? Yeah, exactly. They never expect it. But he was like... See? Mindstark completely flabbergasted it right now. It was a brilliant play. Well done. He doesn't even know what hit him. Complete bamboozling. Bamboozlage. I mean, sorry, that's the correct word. Complete bamboozlage.